welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Dovey. Today I am bringing you a pick a card. This is May's energy reading. So let's go ahead and see what's going to happen for you in the month of May. Just general energy, money, love, whatever comes out for May, okay? Each pile, I'm going to tell you which deck we're using, and that's how you'll choose. Pile 1 is the Modern Witch Tarot. Pile 2 is the Lovely Ladies Tarot. And pile 3 is the Mystic Soul Tarot, okay? If you need to pause the video to choose, you can do that now. The rest of us are going to go ahead and get started with pile 1. Pile 1, you guys are the Modern Witch Tarot. I got these dice now, so I'm going to incorporate that into today's reading. I'm going to roll them, and that's kind of going to give us an idea of maybe the energy that you'll be seeing in the month of May. So we have 2 that could be Taurus energy, because that is the second sign. The number 2 could just be significant. Also your second house, which is also a Taurus house, traditionally your money, your values. You also have the North Nodes. Is this the North Node? Yeah, the North Node sign. The sign of Leo and Mercury. Okay, so you might have Mercury in Leo. You could have the North Node in Leo. Okay. So I'll put your dice up here. And that just might be something that resonates with some of you. It doesn't have to be your signs or your placements. Please tell me about the month of May for pile 1. Okay, so you have Knight of Cups, the Star, and the Page of Wands. I feel like you're going to be off to a passionate start, or maybe even a love offering. Knight of Pentacles, Judgment, and Queen of Wands. Some of you may be taking some type of test for like licensing or something, you've been working on for a while. This could even be, if it's on a spiritual aspect, it could be like you've been doing your shadow work and now you are progressing to the next thing, okay? Because you're going from the Page of Wands to the Queen of Wands. Yeah, so, but you have Judgment here, so I feel like you had to take a test, or somebody had to allow you to pass through, okay? Okay, that's a lot. 7 of Wands, 5 of Swords, 10 of Wands, and Death. Yeah. Definitely some type of major transformation. You passed the test. You learned the lesson. This could be even that you like defeated somebody. Maybe somebody was like holding up your progress somehow. You got the 2 of Pentacles at the bottom. So somebody could have been like really making you work harder than you needed to work. Why is the 5 of Swords here? The Lovers. Somebody might have been leading you down the wrong path at first. and then you started to listen to your own intuition, and then you got back on the right track. So you probably feel like I could have been finished or got to this goal a lot sooner if I would have just listened to myself. Why is the Seven of Wands here? A Queen of Cups could be significant. Yeah. So that could be somebody who's a water sign. It could be somebody that you see as a mother figure. It could even be a boss. Like if you work in like, I'm feeling like a service industry, like maybe beauty services, or a therapist or something. This could be even your teacher. Like maybe you could have been finished something, but they made you redo or retake an exam. And you felt like it was unfair treatment. Like they kind of were like trying to hold you up on purpose. Why is the Ten of Wands here? Page of Cups. Yeah, they try to, I feel like they try to put you in your place because you're younger than them or something. They felt like they had some type of authority over you. Why is the Judgment here? Justice. Yeah, you're getting your justice. You're passing the test, and now you're getting your justice, which, you know, if this is something in the 3D, like I said, you're finally getting past, you're getting your degree, you're getting your license in something. Like this person can no longer be in your way. This also could even be your own fears. I dropped a card. Let me get this card real quick. This even could have been this Queen of Cups could also even just be your own fears. Maybe you had like a harsh or critical mother figure, or even like a woman in your life. At least that's how this person is coming across, as a feminine energy. But you know, if that's the energy, if it's a masculine in your life, but maybe they have more feminine qualities to them, then you know, take it how it resonates. The Six of Cups is what fell on the floor. So I almost feel like you're getting back on track to where you were supposed to be at. If that makes any sense. Like, don't get me wrong, we're always where we're supposed to be, okay? Nothing that's for you will miss you, but it feels like you're back to seeing, you're getting clarity on what you're supposed to do, not what your inner critic or if this person was telling you to do, okay? Anything else for this? And also, you have the energy of Leo and Mercury in Leo. So that's about being very outspoken. And you have the second house. So this could be about, yeah, this might have been in a workplace as well. Also, the second house in Taurus is the house of tradition. So you might have been following in, you know, a way that you were raised, which would make sense because if this is a mother figure, you know, you were operating with what you were taught, okay? King of Wands, okay? So the Queen of Wands is out here, so the counterpart is the King of Wands. You also have the number 2, so this could be about a counterpart, a relationship you had, maybe a rekindling of a relationship with somebody because you have the Six of Cups here. Yeah, I just feel like no matter the situation and what this is, you are feeling like proud of yourself. You're feeling like you can speak up for yourself. Maybe you were a person who went along to get along. Maybe you just didn't like to ruffle feathers, or, but I feel like you feel like you can say what you want to say and you don't care what people think about it. And then you have the Two of Cups at the bottom. So yeah, this could very much, and maybe even have to stand up to a spouse or, a lover. Okay, anything else? Two of Swords. I feel like now that you completed this, you kind of are like, what's next? Like, you're feeling like, how you feel like, all right, I'll give this analogy. Like, if you're a fighter or a boxer and you just beat somebody who people say you wouldn't be able to beat because they're such a better fighter than you. Okay, maybe statistically they are, maybe on paper they are, but you proved that you're actually better, right? So now you have this energy of like, all right, well, who's next? Okay, who let me add the next person, okay? Why is this Two of Swords here? Yeah, Seven of Swords. Like, you're like, I'm ready to take on anybody. Like, who else wants some, okay? Which is not a bad energy to have. You're feeling very confident in passing this test, okay? Anything else? No, I think that's it for this storyline. Let's shuffle again and see if we can come up with any more information that may be happening in the month of May. Okay. Any more information for my pile ones? Six of Pentacles, okay. That's more Taurus energy, by the way. And May is Taurus season, so maybe you are Taurus, or Taurus is significant to you. Two of Cups, Nine of Swords, Page of Pentacles. I feel like if we're playing off of the energy of the other storyline, I feel like you feel still a little like leftover, like residue of what you had to go through. You might be feeling a little like, Nine of Wands, like a little tired, like you really had to put up a fight. And you may also be feeling like sorrow or sadness, because I feel like you may have had to leave someone or people behind that weren't ready that weren't supposed to go on to this next part of your life. But I feel like it was because these people were more interested in what you could do for them than what they were doing for you. With the Six of Pentacles here. Clarify about the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, the Devil and the Seven of Cups. They had you living in fantasy, having you think that they were your friend, your ally, whatever. And that's not really what it was. They just wanted to take from you. Why is the Nine of Swords here? The Moon and Strength. Yeah, I feel like it's going to take some time. I feel like you're going to be in like, a little bit of a grieving period. But you will get over it. It's made you stronger. It's made you, I feel a lot of creativity rushing in after this. Meaning, like, because there was a blockage here with your mental, with your spiritual, with whatever this situation was. So now you are able to think more clearer. So things are going to move quicker for you, and also you're just going to have much more bigger ideas, but also you're in alignment with your higher self, is what I want to say. Why is it not a wands here? Oh, wow. The Tower, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. I kind of feel like that's the similar story of like you're getting back to where you were supposed to be here with this Six of Cups. You're having a reuniting with your former self, but your new self is meeting not your former self, but maybe in innocence. Yes, that's what it is. You're coming back into your innocence. I feel like this thing or this person had you such in a negative mindset. You couldn't see any hope for the future. You didn't. Yeah, so this Six of Cups is kind of like reuniting with that inner child, that innocence. Being curious about life again. Anything else? Queen of Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles may be significant. So an earth sign, or at least somebody that gives off that type of energy. The Knight of Wands and Temperance. This could be healing your money as well. Yeah, it just feels like you really got through a big blockage in your life. So everything is going to get better, and it's happening in such a fast pace with this Knight of Wands here. Also, we are in the fire horse year, so things are going to tend to be rapid, you know. So if something is bad, it's going to go bad quick. If it's good, excuse me, if it's good energy, it's going to appear quickly, okay? You have the Hierophant at the bottom, which again is Taurus energy. I almost feel like too you'll be able to show others how to defeat the monster. That's what I'm getting. I don't know what that means. Five of Swords, Judgment, and Justice. Okay, I mean, yeah, we keep getting the same energy. You're going to be in your Nine of Cups energy by the end of May. This thing or this person is defeated, and I feel like defeated for good. I don't feel like this thing or this person will be an issue anymore. Because they know that they can't mess with you, or they know that, or you know, like if this is your mindset, you know that you don't have to listen to that part of you, that voice, okay? Anything else? No, I think that's it. I do see you coming into union with someone here. Why is this Two of Cups here? Three of Pentacles. Okay. Maybe for business, may not be for pleasure. And Four of Swords. I feel like you're going to be meeting people now who really actually want to work with you, who actually want to, like you can rest a little bit, meaning maybe you were doing more of the heavy load when you know, and this is the Six of Pentacles. So you were doing more of the heavy load. It was unfair balance maybe in relationships before, but now you have a newer energy coming in, of people who actually want to work with you. So you're going to feel a little bit more rested, okay? Knowing that you don't have to be the person that does everything. And then you have the Six of Wands at the bottom, which is a Leo energy. You won. You've accomplished this thing. You beat it. Okay. All right, that's what I have for you, Pile One. Please like, share, and subscribe so you know when I post new videos. Thank you for coming by and sharing your energy with me today, and I will see you at the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay, put this up here. Pile 2, you chose the Lovely Ladies Tarot. I'm going to roll some dice so we can see what energy may be coming through for you for the month of May. You have the Moon, number 5, which May is the 5th month, in Cancer. Okay. So feminine energy definitely, and you picked the Lovely Ladies Tarot. So feminine energy may be very significant this month. The moon, we have 2 full moons this month actually, and 1 new moon. The full moon is this Friday, or the 1st, the Scorpio. And then you have another one at the end of the month, May 31st, which is Sagittarius full moon. So those dates may be significant to you. This could have to do with your 5th house, which is the house of your self-expression, passion. Children are ruled in this house. And since we do have feminine energy here, maybe some of you are going to be delivering a baby or finding out you're going to be having a baby. So yeah, let's see. We'll put these up here. Please tell me for the month of May what's going on for pile 2. You have the Queen of Swords and, oh my goodness, and the Seven of Pentacles. And what is going on with the Seven of Pentacles? She's with child. Okay. So maybe for some of you, I'm feeling that this may not necessarily be you. This could be like your best friend or your sister that's carrying this baby. Some of you may even have a surrogate. But I see that yeah, you could be just like going to be the aunt to this child or like a godmother if it's not your child. Queen of Wands, 5 of Cups, and King of Cups. Okay. For some of you, you and other women in this person's life, or if this is you carrying, are trying to surround this person with love and care and support because there is not a male counterpart. And that could be for many reasons. This person could have walked away. Maybe they did a sperm donation. Maybe there wasn't a father in the life at all, or maybe unfortunately this person has passed on before the birth of the child. But I see you surrounding this person with love and care to usher in this child. Okay, that's a very specific and reading for somebody, but for others, this Seven of Pentacles represents a maturing like getting ready to move into a new energy. And something to do with your feminine energy is helping this along. So maybe you've been working on like a business or something, and it's ready to like happen. Because I'm also seeing two of the five cards that the people kind of have like champagne or something going on. So you may be like getting ready to have your grand opening or something like that. Yeah, Three of Wands and Lovers. You could have a business partner if this is a business. Okay, for some of you, I'm getting that this is a second location. Like, because you got Three of Wands, which is expansion. So this is, you already have one location, and now you're getting ready to open up two. Or maybe even you're deciding to franchise this business. Nine of Wands and King of Wands. Excuse me. So you have a counterpart out here, King of Wands, Queen of Wands. You also have the Lovers. You might need to bring on a third person to make something happen. Like the two of you wasn't enough, so you need a third person. And again, that's bringing you back to like a surrogate or even a sperm donor, if this is an actual child. And it took you a long time to find the right person to help you, make this happen. Or again, this could have been, if this is business, maybe you had to look for somebody to help finance it, an investor. For some of you, this was a love situation. You got disappointed by a King of Cups. And maybe you realized that I always kind of pick the same guys or the same girls. I need to expand my horizons. For some of you, you even changed the gender that you started dating. And you finally found your counterpart, because I kind of feel like this is your energy, the Queen of Wands. And you found the King of Wands. But I think the reason you weren't finding your counterpart is because you were in this Queen of Swords energy. Maybe you were coming off a little cold and you decided to open your heart more, be more vulnerable with the Three of Wands. I think that happens a lot, especially when you've been dating and you just keep picking the wrong people, and you start to feel like it's you. So, where you feel like you don't want to give too much in a relationship, especially in the beginning. So you kind of just keep up this defense and you don't really show this person who you really are. So because they don't fully get to see you, they feel that energy, so they don't give you their self fully. So then it becomes like this tug of war between you two. Okay. So I feel like you've realized that maybe you did some healing, maybe you had to do some therapy, and you decided, I need to be more vulnerable, I need to be more open-hearted, because I'm never going to find my person if I'm hiding 90% of who I am. And once you did that, you attracted the right person. Okay. I feel like you were attracting some people, you were attracting people before that because you weren't showing your heart or giving your heart fully, you were attracting people who were not emotionally available or who didn't even care about your heart. They wanted whatever from you, your money, your time, just sex. I don't know. But because you fully opened your heart, you got your King of Wands. Yeah, the Fool at the bottom. You started to try something new. Let's wipe this slate clean and try something new, because what I was trying is not working. And you got the 5th house, so that's passion. Okay. Also, feminine energy. Maybe you were being too much in your masculine energy, no matter your gender, where you were trying to lead all the time, but you're not allowing somebody else to lead you. Sometimes 3 of Swords and Judgment. Yeah, you figured out a way how to heal your heart. 6 of Wands at the bottom. So now, and that's Leo energy, which is the 5th house. Now you're completely open-hearted. You're completely showing who you are. I feel like this is going to attract other things to you too. Not even just love. It's going to attract opportunities. Justice and 6 of Wands. Yeah. You're more balanced now. Sun. Yeah, I feel like you're just more warm, not so much cold. You know, no offense to the Queen of Swords type of energy, but they could be a little bit cold, or a little bit more calculating, not just letting things be open and flowing. You have the 8 of Pentacles at the bottom. Yeah, you did a lot of work in healing this energy. You're just really proud of who you are now. And you're like, this is who I am fully. Accept me or don't accept me, okay? You're not trying to curate your personality to fit people. You're like, this is who I am. So you either need to fit with me or keep it moving, okay? Why is this 3 of Swords here? 10 of Swords. Yeah, you're over the hurt, the pain. Knight of Wands. You want passion, a lot of passion. Three of Cups at the bottom. Yeah, you're gonna be attracting not just love, but a good circle of friends as well. Why is the 3 of Wands here? The World and the Empress. Yeah, the world is yours now. You've seen who you really are, which is the Empress. So now you're going to be attracting all types of abundance. Let me see. If you haven't attracted this person yet, let's see if we can get timing on when this person may come in for you. Again, you know, take it with a grain of salt. Time is, you know, not what it is in the 5D as it is to us in the 3D. But let's just see if we can get an idea. Oh, that card jumped right out, so maybe that's our card. It went on the ground somewhere. Hold on. Oh my God, I think it's all the way like under. Oh, there it goes. I gotta get up. Give me 1 second, pile 2. Okay. Next spring. I mean, take it how it is. I don't know where you are, you know, where you guys are watching from. But we're in spring now. So this could be right now. It could be next spring. Also, the number 11 may be relevant. So maybe since we're talking about the energy in May, maybe May 11th may be relevant. But yeah, I mean, let's see if we can get anything else for you, any other energy for you this month before I move on to pile 3. Okay, yeah, so let's clear this, and I'm actually going to pull a different deck and see if we get any more energy. This is the Kipper deck. Do you have any other energies for my pile 2 that they need to know for the month of May? Mature man. Okay, that might be Mr. King of Wands. We'll see. Main male in marriage. Okay. Some of you may have 2 suitors. One that's older, one that's younger. False person. A message. I do kind of still feel like that might be the energy of some of you were in a relationship with a false person. And now this mature man is coming forward. Change. Okay, a message of change. May 13th maybe also significant. July 9th. March 8th, which will be next year, obviously, because we already passed that. Sudden wealth. Wealthy man and mature woman. This person that you're about to meet may come from wealth. They may come from, a well-known family. Also, sudden wealth, it doesn't necessarily have to be money. It could be like you feel lucky. You feel wealthy with this person. They make you feel like you're like a princess, a queen, a king, a prince. They make you feel like royalty. Anything else? No, I don't feel like there's anything else in this deck. Let me just get a card on this false person. What is this false person here? Two of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like that could be somebody that you're currently with or a past person. This person made you feel like you deserve to be juggled. You deserve to be cheated on. They made you feel really low about yourself. But yeah, you have this new person coming in. Let's get a timing card again about this sudden wealth. When is this sudden wealth coming in for pile 2? I'm gonna give you guys, I didn't do this for pile 1, but I'm gonna give you guys an angel message as well. I forgot to get those cards. By the end of the week. Okay, so by the end of the week, you might have some sudden money coming in. It's probably not going to be from income. It's going to be from something you wasn't expecting. And then at the bottom of the deck, it says tomorrow looks promising. So I am filming this on Tuesday. I think it was today. I think it's the 28th. I'm not sure. So from now to the end of this week, I'm going to give that to Sunday or Monday, because if we do 7 days from today. Yeah, that could be coming in for you. Also, hold on. Let me get my angel oracle. Okay. I'm gonna give y'all an angel message, and then we will move on to pile 3. Okay, let me get an angel message for pile 2. Cupid. You cannot, and what do you desire? I feel like you may have manifested this. Maybe you wrote down what you want your next relationship to be. If not, maybe you should. But Cupid, God, why did they make this print so small? Okay. We send great waves of love into your heart, mind, and awaken your love for your life itself. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this reawakening. What did I say? You opened your heart. Allow yourself to spontaneously celebrate love in all of its glorious aspects. Well, that's it for me. Nothing else more to say here, pile 2. Please like, share, and subscribe so you know when I post a new video. Thank you for being here with me today and sharing your energy. And I'll see you at the next one, okay? Take care, pile 2. Bye-bye. Excuse me, pile 3. I think the incense is getting to me today. Let me clear this from pile 2, their energy, and we will get started with you. I'm going to roll the dice so that we have an idea what could be going on, the energy for you in the month of May. You got 8. So August could be significant, which could be Leo or Virgo energy. The number 8 could just be significant. So maybe something on May 8th is going to transpire. Maybe 8 days from now, something's going to transpire. Or your 8th house, okay? You have Jupiter and Aries. So Jupiter in Aries may be your natal placement. Your 8th house could have Jupiter in it. It could be ruled by Aries. Yeah, just some things that doesn't have to be significant. But I feel like you guys are I'm getting the energy you guys are about to become financially independent. There's some money coming in or an idea that's going to help you be financially independent. Queen of Wands. She's definitely on her ish, okay, when it comes to her money. She's not the Queen of Pentacles, but she's still about her coins. 8 of Wands, yep. So I told you something's coming in, and it's coming in quickly, okay? And again, that's the number 8 right there. 4 of Pentacles, yep. A financial foundation. Death. And Page of Swords. The Sun is at the bottom, a Leo energy. So we have fire energy, we have Sag, we have Capricorn, Scorpio, which is the traditional ruler of the 8th house, and you have Page of Swords. I feel like you spoke this into existence. You might have manifested an ending for a new beginning. I also feel like it's saying when this opportunity comes in, like be fiscally responsible, but do not hoard money, okay? You have to let money flow in and out. if you want it to keep being prosperous, right? So saying don't be afraid to spend a little bit, but don't do too much. So let's keep balance with this. The devil. I feel like watch out for people who are going to be trying to get close to you because of your new success. Six of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. I feel like a lot of people are going to feel like this is overnight success for you. And you're going to be like, no, this is something I've been working on for years. I've been trying to get to be financial independence for years. Okay. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom. The Empress. Wow. King of Cups. And Six of Cups. Okay. A soulmate might be significant in this new abundance that you're receiving. The Chariot and the King of Cups. Excuse me, the King of Wands. So now we have a counterpart out here. The King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. That also could be your masculine and feminine energy. It doesn't have to be necessarily two people. You might be seeing like 888 or 666. I feel like somebody's thinking about you with this Six of Cups. Somebody from your past. They may want to offer you something. Why is the Six of Cups here? Strength. Okay. So you're getting this blessing because you endured something. You made it through. You didn't give up here with the Knight of Pentacles. You know the slow and hard and arduous work. The Tower and the Star. You have Temperance at the bottom. Some of you may have had to heal a wound of some kind. And now that you are healed, you're getting this star energy. Four Cups. I really feel like you guys were getting ready to give up recently. Like you were like, okay, maybe I'm doing the wrong thing. Maybe I got the wrong people in my life. Maybe I chose the wrong career. I don't know, but I feel like you guys are so close to giving up. Or you might even be in that energy right now, but it's saying hold on. It's about to blow up. You got the Ten of Pentacles. That's a lot. I'm only going to take the first card, which is the Ace of Pentacles. Definitely a new beginning, a new financial beginning. Like I said, it could be an offer. Somebody's offering you something that's going to put you in the limelight, I'm getting. Wheel of Fortune, yep, it's your time. Divine timing. You just had to keep pushing. Knight of Cups, that's an offer, yeah. Three of Swords at the bottom. Don't let your hurt make your past hurt, your past grief make you miss this opportunity, this blessing, this gift. Why is the Tower here? Do I want to take all these cards? No, I don't. Why is this Tower here? This is going to give me 3 cards regardless. Okay, I'm going to take the 3. The Emperor, the Two of Swords, and the Magician. You decide to believe in your magic, okay? You decide to believe that you can have abundance. You can have blessings, okay? Six of Swords here at the bottom. You may have left something behind that was keeping you stuck. For some of you, the Empress, the Two of Swords, and the Magician. Yeah, I really feel like not only did you manifest this thing, you just really believed in yourself. Like I said, you didn't give up, even though you felt like you was ready to give up. Let's see if we can get a timing on when this abundance is coming in. Take it with a grain of salt. When is this abundance coming in? It's the right time to take action 9 months from now. So you're going to be offered to take the first step this month. 9 months from now would be, since we're talking about May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February of next year. Could be significant for you. You have December at the bottom of the deck. So between December and February, I would say. But something is going to come up this month for you to have to, in July might be significant. Could be something significant in July for you. But yeah, it's the right time to take the actions this month. So yeah, I feel like this offer is not, I mean, nothing is not meant for you, not going to happen. But it's something about you have to recognize that this is a blessing and that it's time to move towards it now. You got Jupiter and Aries. Yeah, it's like, that would be like expanding your independence. I feel like this opportunity is going to make you just not have to lean on people anymore. Maybe you could have been out of work. Maybe you could have, only been making enough to get by. And sometimes you had to ask others for help or borrow money, take out loans. This blessing is going to make it so that you don't have to do that, okay? People are going to be asking you for a loan or some money. But again, with this devil energy, be careful. Let's clarify that. Why is the devil here? I'm sorry, the trash men are outside on my street, so you might hear them. Five of Wands and the Hermit. For some of you, this is you fighting yourself. You were doing things that were actually holding you back. Maybe you thought you were doing the right thing, but it could have been like your mindset as well. But for others, this was somebody that was constantly like maybe competing with you or giving you false advice. I don't know. Or maybe you whatever, let's say you're trying to get a product or a service off the ground. Maybe there was just a lot of competition at the time. Yeah, for some of you might be finding your niche. Whatever you do for work, maybe you found a niche or something that other people aren't offering. Okay, let's clear this and see if there's any other messages for you guys. And then I will give you an angel message and we will end it here. Okay, I'm going to use the Kipper deck for this. Any other messages for pile 3 for the month of May? I just saw 444 on the clock, so that's definitely stability. This is a lot, but I'm going to take it. Community, distant horizons, high honor, pathway, and journey. Yeah, it's like you found, it's almost like you were in a maze and you finally found your way out. That's the what I'm seeing. You're gonna have high honor. People are gonna respect you for something. I feel like too that it's just your time. I feel like whatever you were doing or whatever you were putting out there, this could even be like, you know, you're on social media or, you know, some type of platform, and you were like ahead of your time. And giving Aquarius energy. You were ahead of your time. So what you were doing, people weren't understanding it. They were kind of stuck in a different timeline. But now they're starting to see what you were doing. And they're about to I'm getting crown you know? I'm getting a lot of Leo, Aquarius energy. Message, change, immature woman. Okay. A mature woman may be significant in the month of May. This could be your energy. But they have a message of change. Maybe somebody has changed their mind about something. Courthouse. Okay. Courthouse. This could be something where there's a document involved. Courthouse doesn't necessarily mean like you're going to court. I mean, you could be. But I feel like it's a document involved. A contract maybe that you be signing. I'm going to clarify that with the tarot. Poverty. Okay. Poverty. Maybe you're getting your debt cleared. Like some of you may have had to file for bankruptcy, or you finally cleared off your debt. I mean, you are coming into financial independence, but maybe you had to clear something or make something. I mean, that would give you a fresh start in a lot of ways if you did have to file for bankruptcy and then it cleared all your debt so you get a fresh start. I mean, it's going to be a little bit of a longer path. You know, I think it takes 7 years for a bankruptcy to fall off your credit, and that could be it too. Maybe you this is a past energy and this is the year or the month that this thing falls off your credit. So now you can be financially independent again. Okay. Anything else that wants to come out before I clarify some things? No, I don't think anything else wants to come out. You have concern at the bottom. I feel like you're really worried about finances, but that's going to be a thing of the past. What we going? Oh, let's clarify. What is that one to clarify? This courthouse, for sure. Why is this courthouse here? Justice. Okay. Again, Libra energy, so this could still be a contract, but you're getting your justice. I feel like I told you so is coming. Like you told somebody something and they kept saying something else, and now they're seeing that you were right all along. Why is a mature woman here? Death and Page of Swords. I feel like this person looked into something and realized that they need to be the change. Maybe somebody has been telling you that you were wrong in something. Like maybe you had a disagreement with somebody and they were telling you that you were the one that was wrong, but now they're seeing that it was them or somebody else. Why is the message here? Might be getting an apology as well this month. High Priestess, Knight of Wands, and Queen of Cups. I feel like you're going to get an intuitive download this month. I don't feel like this is an actual message, like something coming in the mail or email or somebody calling you. This is your own intuition. You're going to get a download about something that you need to take action on. That was this power. You guys got to take action this month. Yeah. And then the Chariot at the bottom. Yeah, you're going to be moving forward quickly on something. And it's because you were told intuitively. So you may even have a dream about this, or you just may see like a sign that like lets you know like this is the way to go. Because you have pathway, you got journey. What's the high honor? 10 of Wands. I feel like that's people are realizing that you were carrying the weight of something and they should have been maybe helping you more, or they didn't really realize how bad things were for you maybe. And they're realizing like, oh, I should have helped you more, or I should have believed you in what you were saying. Why is pathway here? I'm feeling the need to take this card out. 3 of Swords and Ace of Swords. Yeah, I feel like people are actually seeing how difficult something was for you. And maybe they thought you weren't trying hard enough, or that you brought something on yourself, but they're realizing now like, oh, it really is, what you were going through was difficult. I see why. Because maybe, okay, the shoe is on the other foot. That's what I just heard. So somebody thought that you were being maybe careless with your money, not, working hard enough, maybe not looking for a job, or something. They thought something that it was you, not the actual circumstances or things around you in your environment. Now that the shoe is on the other foot, that they're in the same position or predicament that you were, they're realizing, oh, I treated them unfairly because it's hard as shit out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe somebody was on their high horse because they had a job or they had money at the time, and now they don't, and they're realizing, oh, I see what she or he was talking about. Like it's hard as fuck out here to get a job, or everything's so damn expensive. Like, you know what I'm saying? This person I feel like was living in a bubble or in their own little world, and they didn't realize what was going on around them. Why is the journey here? 2 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. I feel like somebody wants to work with you now, where maybe they didn't want to before or didn't think they needed to, but now they're like, yeah, I need to let them lead me, because obviously they see something that I don't see with the Emperor. And that's Aries energy. Yeah, I really feel like somebody's seeing the things that you were, and that might be where the download comes from. And did I say that too for this group, Aquarius? Like you're ahead of your time. You see things or know things before others. So you may have had a download about needing to work together, or somebody needing to work with you, and they thought that you were just trying to like lean on them maybe, or take their money or take their opportunities. And you're like, no, it's really hard out here. This is a different world. This is a different economy. It's not what it used to be, but they were in their own bubble because they were okay at the time. But now that they're hurting financially, they're like, oh, we need to work together. Right? And that's why you have community here. Like, oh, and that's Aquarius. We're in the age of Aquarius right now. You have Pluto in Aquarius. So yeah, it's all about community now. It's not about being an individual. Can this be happening? When can this person be coming to my pile threes? It says time is frozen in 55. The number 55 could be important in March. Okay, again, we're getting next spring. I think that was for you guys too, this pile. No, that might have been a pile too. And the number 17. You also have July again at the bottom. So maybe between March and July, I don't know if it's this year or that year. I think it's saying time is frozen because this person hasn't quite got there yet, but this is coming. Maybe by the end of this month. But yeah, take timing with a grain of salt. Let me get you an angel message, and then we're gonna leave it right here. Please tell me about pile 3. What message do they need for the month of May? Law of attraction. Didn't I say that? Isn't that for this group that you guys figured out how to use your magic to bring in abundance for yourself? You figured out where the blockage was? I think that was your pile. I don't know. Law of attraction. Each thought is an investment that you pay immediate dividends. So invest wisely. Excuse me. You have the power to choose your thoughts and line them with love, peace, and harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to the higher frequencies. Okay? That's what I have for you, pile 3. I'm going to leave it here. Please like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell so you know when I post new videos. Thank you for being here and sharing your energy with me today. And I'll see you at the next one, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.